Okay, I have no idea what's happening. I have no idea how much I've lost. Stream just suddenly decided to fuck up. No idea why. Um, in any case, I'm fine, or at least the stream is fine again. Grid is set. Literally, all I did in that time was set the grid. Basically, waiting for people to get back and everything. So everything is fine. So I can give the signal for starting soon. There we go. I nearly snapped. There was nothing I could do to avoid that. I don't know who was that, but that fucked my engine. That literally fucked my engine. Fuck. Race over. Race already over. I have to do a complete lap with a fucked engine. Oh. Fuck me. Literally, this is now my top speed. This is literally my top speed now. With the RS, it's a bit more, but like I can barely get into fourth gear. So my race is over before... Like, I understand him. It's not... You're used to going straight there, but this could have been prevented if you just studied the fucking track. And just... done at least one practice lap. One fucking practice lap could have avoided this. I don't know how Hydra does not overtake me. Unless he himself... he just has as much skill issue as I have. The thing is, even with Hydra not being good, well, good is a big word, not being good at this track, they're still closing the gap just because my car does not go 200 kilometers an hour. Like, this is my fucking top speed. I genuinely cannot go faster than 200 kilometers an hour. And I really understand this position, but this is just going to be a big report. Normally it's infuriating already, but the fact that the damage is heavy, you just need to be careful. And like, not learning the track is not an excuse to just plow straight into someone. I fucking cancelled plans for tonight to do this race. And honestly, if I wasn't the fucking host, I would have left now. So how long is this going to be in the pit lane? 50 minutes? Fucking joke. So the plan is now go on mediums for 8 laps. If fuel lasts, yeah, fuel will make it. So mediums for 8 laps. And hards for the remainder. Just take mediums as far as mediums can go and then go on hards. It's just fucking unfortunate. I don't even give a fuck anymore. Feels nice to be able to accelerate and to go higher than 200 kilometers per hour. I'm surprised I'm allowed DRS there. I did see the brake, I just want to see how far I can push it. There's really nothing else in it for me anymore. I'm way behind the next guy. There is just no... I mean, Hydra is making mistakes. So maybe now that I have full speed to get... Never mind. Fuck full stuff now. I'm so far behind, I don't give a fuck about what happens anymore. Because the thing is, I need to finish the race. Even if I don't want to. Okay, what's the fucking point? I may as well just fucking park into the pit lane and sit this entire fucking race out. And just start making a report on it. Since there's no point in it anyway, I might as well run with fucking 5 traction control. So, fucking Laguna Seca, I was fucking tired. Red Bull Ring, I had to meet up. And now this bullshit. It's literally better to stay in third gear. Just fourth gear does not exist. Aerodynamics do not exist. Normally this section is not flat out, but normally you take it at more than 200 kilometers an hour. Just fuck my entire life at this moment. Okay, traction control 5 is a bit over the top. I'm not even going to change tires. I'm not going to refuel. I'm going to stay on these tires for... Fuck it, the original plan. I'm just going to pit to fix damage. Okay, so the actual top speed is 211. Going downhill. Top speed uphill is 199. With DRS. Fucking 6 seconds of engine damage. Leaders are fucking a carousel. Okay, the goal is make up 135 in 4 laps. 14 laps. Now I missed the turn myself because I'm not focused. I think that's like literally my biggest problem. As soon as something happens, I lose all fucking focus and I don't want to say I get depressed too early, but I definitely get affected too much by my emotions. Like, I'm definitely driving with my heart and not with my head, which is a very bad quality. It's weird, even though if I like speak about the Nordschleife, I do not know the turns. But when you drive on it, it just feels natural. Definitely gains a few seconds though. Now, I don't know if I don't bid for softs, will I get disqualified? Because yes, technically I've done softs, but that is technically on an outlap. Because it was the first lap of the race. So they may have that count as not using soft. But I mean, if I get disqualified, I don't even care. I'm just happy to be able to go full speed again. I don't know why I kept DRS on in that section. Or in that section. I should definitely not be risking the curbs. Not the curbs of blind corners in any case. Because this curb as well, yeah. That curb would have shot me even further over there. Good to see you can still jump that turn. Now let's see what the real top speed is of this car. Not even 300 kilometers per hour. I'm honestly disappointed. I am closing up a lot. Which means that they are being either fighting, really careful, or making mistakes. What's the wind retract where you left? Yeah, you need to be on full acceleration in order to use DRS. Wow. Oh, but I gained like 20 seconds. Oh, that's lovely. That's how you take that corner, right? I should actually be focusing on myself and not on the fucking gap. The gap will close naturally, I just need to make sure I don't make mistakes. Like that. I also need to remember that the Aero is fucked, so even though normally I can take the corner like that, I can't because Aero fucked. Thanks to traction control. This is no brake corner, next corner is brake. Now comes, I think, the very long straight. Yep. Like from here out, it's possibly full throttle until the corner before carousel. I'm not going to do it flat out. Because there is this fucking corner that I'm not taking risks on, but you can take that flat out. Theoretically. No fucking way did the mediums wear out this much. Especially the fronts. Brake bias is weird. You need to turn it higher to go to the rear. Also, the only setup option we have is brake bias. I have no idea why the car spun out there. Like, I would have understood it if it was like jump in the curb, but like, I was already back on the ground. Fuck. You know it's bad when the leaders are in the same sector as you on lap fucking 4. Or what's for them lap 5? It's a fucking straight, mate. And that was the last of my energy. I'm under the 8 minutes for once. Wow. Like, I'm literally a minute a lap slower than the leaders. That is actually quite sad. Like, the leader can lap me in 30 seconds. Or, like, if he gains 30 seconds, which, slightly concerning. Like, by the end of this race, I know lap 1 and 2 are exaggerations because they're even a minute slower. Fact remains that I can be lapped 3 times by the end of this race. High speed is fine. It's as soon as I enter low speed that the car just understeers. So the part of Aero that's fucked is definitely... Well, yeah, I already knew it was the front split. But like high medium speed is fully fine. No issues there. Except on that corner, but that corner is never flat out with DRS. That braking zone just... It approaches so fast that you barely have time to react. That's the problem with these cars. Like, GT3s are already fast that you sometimes think, okay, I'm going too fast. GT2s, and I think if you do this in Group 1s as well, they are just too fast. But I mean, it's not bad getting out of the GT3s once in a while. Man, I would have loved to take part in the Clio Cup last night, but... Unfortunate, a fire made sure I couldn't get home, so... Like, the fire wasn't near my home, it was all... Well, not near my road. It was basically 3 streets away from my home, and it was like on this massive complex with a lot of hardware stores, I think is the word, with like couches and beds and all that stuff, with like furniture shops. I don't fucking know what the term is. But like 6 of those burned down. And because they were also selling like rugs and everything, the fire... Basically, when my mom drove me by today, like the big fire had stopped and the road was open again, just... They were still fighting the fire, which had been raging for well over 24 hours at that point. So... Yeah. And like, I was infuriated because the bus was coming up on my stop, and I was fully prepared to get off, and then the driver just said to me, yeah, sorry, I have to skip this stop. I have to skip all stops until we get to city center. And I was like, mate, you can't fucking do that. Just at least drop me off here, because it's still close to the stop. I'll walk the extra distance. And he was like, no, I'm not allowed to drop someone off here. So I have to drive to the next stop in order to drop you off. And I was like, fuck off. Otherwise, it would have been fine. But just the fact that I had to get off at city center and call my mom, hey, the buses just don't do my stop anymore. Please pick me up. Doesn't mean it did not infuriate me, because, yeah. Versus in the other direction, if I were to try and take a bus back into the direction of my house, they would just skip all other stops in town and would just go straight to the highway. It's the direction coming up on me. I can see a triangle, yeah. Why would they stay away from blue flags? He was already past me. Ideally, I like the hard mediums to go even longer than this, but well, they can go longer, just not 4 laps long. Also, there's no way the Wiz has already pitted and left me. Surely he has to pit as well. I mean, I also have to pit, so I'll still be left after the pit stop window, but... Or that happens. He's lucky it happened like right outside the pit lane. Yeah, just like the outside track limits, no one cares. Just have to focus on my own until I see blue flags. I think I can take these tires to the end of lap 7 and then see if I can do 10 laps on hards. Switching the brake bias to the rear definitely has helped. Okay, that's another 10 seconds gains. That's another 10 seconds gained. Oh, the guy just stopped steering. The understeer with the damage is real. Still alive. 17 seconds. But that's catching. Getting past is a whole other can of worms. That's gotta be the most efficient I have ever been at carousel. I've learned from my mistakes. Never mind, I have not learned anything at all. They give the blue flags way too early. If this was the real rule that you had to let them by within 3 sectors, or like 3 marshal posts, why would you go for it in this section? Like, I understand he's way faster than me, but why this section? Yeah, the front tires are dying. I'm going to box opposite of Mazda. If Gamer comes in, I'm staying out. If Gamer stays out, I'm going in. Especially here is where DRS is so fucking handy to have. Gamer stays out, so and refuel until the end. Oh, fuck's sake. Really? Really? That's the one thing I don't understand. Turn 1 is always fine unless you just exit the pit. If you just exit the pit, turn 1 is just spin. So fucking stupid. That's got to be abuse of track limits. Yeah, traction control is still on 3, so turn 1 spin should not have happened. It's white. Okay, even if I make an extra pit stop or he doesn't pit again, I probably am still going to catch him at this rate. And on the final straight, I have the advantage of DRS plus slipstream. Bench! Worst place to sneeze. So if these tires do fall off, I could make a cheeky stop for softs. Normally I don't brake that, but now I had to brake hard. I don't know, it was just a reflex. I had too much speed. Again, high speed the car is perfect, low speed the car just doesn't steer. We're not even halfway through the race and I'm already getting tired. That's bullshit, I don't even see them on the map. Like, I don't see them on the map, who am I getting blue flags from? And that made me miss the corner, fuck off. Why always on this fucking section? Okay, never spun like that before. The fuck was that? Normally on gravel you slow down, come to a complete stop, or at least a very big stop, and then you can continue on. Now for some reason it decided to throw me into a wall. Love GT7, but inconsistency is a big thing. Either inconsistency of track limits or inconsistency of car physics. I actually want to put the game on pause just so I can get another can of energy. Fuck, of course I can get it open. I know under normal circumstances it's not allowed to do that, but... Like, I'm already a minute behind, what the fuck are they going to do? I'm done with it. Just go straight to traction 5. I'm not dealing with the car that just likes to spin at random fucking points with no reason. I said we do have to deal with a car that doesn't want to steer. Which is just as fucking annoying. Fucking hot as well. I'm getting another blue flags in the sector. Can already see someone else creeping up on me. Yep. Is that fucking P8? No, it's good. I mean, that's P6, I believe. That's still bad, but... Dudes! I gave you the fucking chance! Could have been fucking avoided if you just took the chance when you had it. Like, he was fucking alongside me, decided to not push. Hit a curb, spin into me. Fuck me, mate. Yeah, no shit, I'm 24 seconds down on my last time. I'm gaining so much on the straight. One fun thing that I've noticed, even if traction control limits your input, just pressing the pedal to full throttle can enable DRS. So even if you're not fully accelerating because of traction control, you're still able to enable DRS. So is Felipe pits now, or will be beating him out of the pit lane? Which is really fortunate. I hate fucking low speed corners. That's why I enjoy a circuit like Nurburgring or Donington. It's a lot of high speeds, and especially Donington high speeds and sweeping. So you go nicely from one corner into the next. I wonder if he goes for softs, or mediums, I should say. I guess he goes for mediums. So he's going to make another stop after this. Now that I think about it, I actually may need to make another stop for softs as well. Because fuck, how do you say it? I've only done one lap on them, and I believe you need to do an out lap, a flying lap, or at least one flying lap on each compound. Fuck that corner in particular. Like, I need to remember if there is a low speed corner to just don't fucking dare to press the accelerator until you're past it. Like, high, medium speeds, you can still pull shit like that. Low speed is just no. And that's like first gear and mid second gear. So what I may do is actually box on lap. Okay, I'm lapped once. I'm probably not gonna lap twice. So that means I go until lap 16. Lap 16. So if I pit on lap 13, like end lap 13, that should give me, yeah. Yeah, and all the time he's gaining is just softs. And the leading car has a huge advantage on this track. But I'll let him push on those softs. Yeah, okay, that one is deserved. If I didn't have to pit lap 1, I wouldn't have had to pit again now, but... Theoretically speaking, I don't even have to beat Mazda. I need to finish within 40 seconds of him. Because for causing the crash, he will get, I assume, 20 seconds. But it's lap 1, so it's going to be doubled. I completely forgot about the penalty. I mean, I'll stay in 5th there, so yeah, it's not that bad. That was fucking weird. That was just fucking weird. But I also don't see a point in fixing the damage, because with how weird the game behaves, turn 1 is just going to fuck it over again anyway. I also just had the thought, what if Felipe Massa is not pitting again? I have to pit because of lap 1, but Felipe can theoretically finish the race on these tires. I just don't think they'll be good till the end. But theoretically speaking, he could finish the race on them. So do they base when they give the blue flags like on how big the track is? Bigger tracks give an earlier call, or? Because I do not see another car on the map. Oh, there he is. Way fucking behind, but I did not take the risk that he would brake and our road ran into the end of him. I'm giving my thumb a bit of a rest. Pressing the DRS button is just hard. You keep it pressed all the time. Okay, yeah, this front end damage is really starting to hurt with everything added to it. Why couldn't they make the DRS just a fucking toggle? Just one press and done. I don't care if you then had to manually close it or, like, press the button 200 times in a fucking race. Because this is just... too fast. Nope, exactly right speed. Let's go. And he has spun. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. No, fuck no that cost a spin. There is no fucking way that cost a fucking spin. I call bullshit. Now I have to fucking 3-point turn it as well. Because the fucking... Like, this is just bullshit at this point. Why does the car react in that way? Why did the car decide I want to be a plane now? Like, normally it would stay on the fucking ground. Why did it decide to, at such low speeds, take off? Now I need to get 15 seconds plus pit stop. Like, the car drives so nice. And then it's like suddenly the car remembers, oh wait, I have damage, I'm not supposed to drive like this. It's really fucking inconsistent. Like, you can take that corner, you could do it last lap. Why is suddenly this lap the lap you decide, oh, I'm not going to steer anymore? Yeah, fuck it, I'm taking the pit stop. I have to fix this damage. How stupid and unfair it is that this fucking damage acts this way. It shouldn't. Damage should not be applied in this way. That the car just randomly decides, okay, now I'm not having damage, now I do have damage. Because I don't mind if I constantly have no grip, but it needs to be constantly no grip. Let's see, 2 laps remaining. Yes, fuck it. Watch the car fucking spin on exit turn 1. Now it decides to act normally for once. Good. Okay, I need to get about 10 seconds a lap while not killing the tires. The only good part is I have fixed the damage and hopefully I will not sustain any more. So I can fully push now. Don't even know who my teammate is in this tier. Like, I know my teammates in the lobby A are dominating because they have been for the last couple of rounds. I know we got really bad results in race 1. I missed. I forgot what fucking corner it was. I sometimes just think that corner is faster than what it is, which leads to incidents like that, and I've just fucked my entire chance. Yeah, because Mazda is now at the end of that sector. There's no way I'm catching him. But his tires are 3 laps older, so his tires should be way more worn, especially in the last lap. That's what I'm banking on. That his tires are so bad in the last lap that he just can't drive anymore, just like what I had last season in the normal GT. And that's stupid, that's stupid, that's stupid. Don't. It just fucking pisses me off. Why can't the car... Like, even on old hards with more damage, the car would do that turn fine. Why does it suddenly decide to... It's like RNG based at this point. I've no fucking answer to it other than it's just random when the car throws you out or not. It's like fucking GT Jesus has decided that you need to die. What's the name? Orange Jesus? Fucking hell, if I know. And I'm getting too frustrated. And I start making more mistakes. That should not have happened. The car should not have slid in that way. Like, for some reason, I have new tires, 2 compounds softer, and the car drives worse. Like, the car drives actually worse. How? I'm fucking done with this. And the worst thing is, GT7 is like the only viable option for racing. So it doesn't matter how many fucking times it infuriates me. Either I give up on racing or I race on GT7. There is no in between. New rule in this fucking sector, no fourth gear. Do not fucking accelerate out of third gear, I say as I go into fucking fourth. And immediately back in the wall. Another stupid thing, as soon as you hit the wall, you stick to it like glue. Why do you stick to it like glue? Why don't you get pushed away from the wall? Why is it that you always get stuck? Like there's fucking glue on your bumper. I knew it, he had to pit again. But with the advantage he has, he's not going to lose this. Yeah, he's already back on track. He's like the short layout of the circuit ahead of me. It's how much fucking time I lost because the car decided to be unpredictable as fuck. And he has newer tires than me now. Which may be a good thing because I've just learned that new softs are horrible. So maybe he's suffering from them as well. If I didn't have to pit for hard softs again, it would have been fine. That one I would take the blame for because I just went way too fast. Don't say that the car just doesn't steer at all anymore. The lap-to-lap difference is just terrible. And I can't even say it's because of the tires. Someone disconnected, that's too bad for you, mate. So I did the exact same thing as I did last time. And this time I braked too early. Fucking... don't give grip or give grip, but don't decide, okay, this lap you don't get any, and this lap you get all of it. Tires are completely fucking gone. Bit too early. That does mean that this is the final lap. Fucking finally. Fuck. I am just in my mind deciding whether I fold this as an intentional takeout or if I report this as... I don't even know what else to report it as. The only thing I can think of is intentional takeout. Like, you don't just randomly forget a corner. Especially when you've had 2 weeks to prepare between last round and this round. I just don't understand. Yeah, fronts are entirely gone. I'll have to watch that back. You know, 300 fucking kilometers. Okay, that was enough fucking time to save a replay. People can fuck off.